Hey everybody, Bofchies here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings mod. Now, last episode, I basically just raised this place to the ground, spent the money then on improving my own lands, and now I'm doing it again, because basically I want more money, and it weakens him before I eventually go to war with him. Now, so I just want to point out, the year is 3,423. High Fane Orgdom, the guy Burton is playing, is 3,422 years old. I'm pretty sure he's an important character. I mean, apart from the fact he's, you know, immortal and he's got an endless chest, and I'm now a raider. There we go. So that's the Viking trait, basically, just obviously in a non-historic way. So his thing is now expert trader. National tax modifier plus 15. That's not actually too bad. I'm going to marry you to the, to her, I think. I'm not going to get an alliance, am I? Not really. Chief of Mirkwood, Chief of Stonewaste, everyone my vassals. No. You can be married to her. But yeah, so, if, in case you hadn't watched the multiplayer series with me, Burton, Vujo, and Jalindo from Good Clean Gaming, go ahead, have a look at that. It's great fun when we eventually get the game working. But obviously, this is such a good mod, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna move my army out of here. Then we're gonna disband them all, and potentially look at calling a conquest war on Lilmouth and taking this Lilmouth. And then I'll control all the south coast, which is nice. That's one objective that I could go for. However, still, the issue that's stopping me expanding further is the lack of money. If I had money, I could create both of these titles and then a kingdom, which would be great. But I don't have the money, so I can't. As it is, I have 1,006 guys. I'm not really going to gather any more troops than that. So, how is Lilmouth currently looking at? On 700 troops. I'm on 1,000 odd. Sod it, let's go for it. Conquest of Lilmouth. Raise up my levies. Call, what's this? Conscript merchant ships. Not going to do that because that costs a fortune for me. 50 gold? That's far too much to spend on ships. Especially when I don't actually need them. So no, I'm going to go and basically, I think the way it's going to work is I'm going to move everyone to Black Rose. Combine all my armies in Black Rose. Then cross the border to Lilmouth. Occupy that as best I can. It shouldn't be too bad because I have just raided it. I know what I was going to do. I know I was going to be cheeky and a little bit gamey and be hostile and occupy it and then declare war, which meant that then I'd automatically met the war score requirements. And what the hell? Why am I on 50% already? Oh, I hold his son prisoner. I captured his son in the raid. Oh, that's spectacular. That is amazing. How old is he? I'm going to try and have him educated in the correct faith. Take us hostage. Oh. I'm not sure what that would affect, how that would affect the thing. I'm going to just be aware of that for now. I like the idea of him becoming a hostage. I'll see how the war's going. If I need him, like, if I don't think I'm going to be able to completely wipe out the army and get 100% war score any other way, then I will keep hold of him. But otherwise, I take him as a hostage. I keep him after the war, which is great. Where did the go for go? Did you see I lose some prestige? Because I'm insane. Because of course I'm insane. I keep drinking tree sap. Either way, whatever. We'll group this army. I am not in command because I am awful. So these people can be in command because they are less awful. And that is Black Marsh terrain. I will not catch them. But that is fine because I'm going to go to head to Lilmouth anyway. So I'm down to 44% because they've occupied some land, which is obviously unfortunate, but what can you do? They're heading to Black Rose on the... I'm going to make a move. 14th for Sundisk. 8th of Evening Star, no. She made a fuss. God damn it. I'm attractive. I'm known as the handsome. And I'm also insane. You know you're going to have a good time there. I'll bring my dragon bones. We'll have some fun with them. Right, so we're going to go occupy Lilmouth. And with that, we should have enough war score, actually, to end the war if I don't want to take the son as a hostage. But I kind of do. I'm completely naked. I'm howling at the moon. I think I'm a werewolf. Oh, am I a werewolf? I might be a... No, because there actually are werewolves in this, and I'd know. It's not like in the base game where you just think you're a werewolf and you start killing people. That's interesting. And I killed one of my... my son. My favourite son. He was a genius and strong, and I was insane, and I killed him. I hated my character so much right then, because he was awful. Oh well, that's part of the fun. So, I'm going to occupy the first holding in Lilmouth, while the enemy sort of make their way through. But it's fine, because I made some money from that, so that's all good. Oh, this guy, what the hell? Wow, when did you take that? You inherited it from this guy. Oh, yes, cool, so he died. Literally a couple of years ago. I am my own man now. I'm no longer a tribute. That's fantastic news. Ah well, that's all cool. Something I have realised, I'm disappointed that I did raise this to the ground, because that's then another holding. One that I can siege, and also that I would then control. Which, when I've got so little to work with, that would be a huge benefit. Because I don't have the money to build it again. But either way, it doesn't really matter in terms of things to occupy, because fully controlling a county, the percentage of war score you get for that county is split between the holdings anyway. So I'm going to get the same amount of war score from occupying it as I would otherwise. I just don't get as much money, which is quite important to me, to be honest. Now, what commanders... Oh, you're all terrible. But fine, I'll have another commander. Not stewardship, this one. Cool, there we go. Court teacher can be you. House assassin is you, because you... Right, shouldn't it go to the assassin? Yes. My nephew is now the house assassin. I can have 2 house assassins. There we go. 2 house assassins. Swordmaster can be you. Master at Arms can be you. Court scribe, you. I don't know how many dwarves. Can you imagine a dwarven Argonian? That would be great. Master of Horse can be you. Master of Hunt can be you. High Almoner. No one wants to be High Almoner. That's the shit job. No one likes that. People don't want to be food tasters, well, I'm not going to give them the dubious honour of trying all the dishes their master has to bite. I can have 4 of them. If someone's plotting against me, I know I'm going to do that. If someone plots against me, I'm going to make them my spy master. Okay, I need to fight a battle, otherwise I can't end this war. Unless I wait for 36 months. Okay, so I'm currently on... They better not use it. I'm currently on 31, 60, 100 odd because of the guy. No, it's sod it. I'll use the kid as a bargaining chip, because if I do, then I can just raid him back. I'll go and find him again and take him, which is fun. All right, so he's my son. He's married, so he's gonna have some kids soon, hopefully. We're going to chase them down to Shade Marsh, I think. Although, how long has it been? Start year, 3... Actually, no, I'm just going to... I'll make a move. I'm just going to occupy Black Rose. I think it's the best bet. And I've been spurned again. Why do I keep getting spurned? I'm a great catch. God, people just don't see that. So, I'm winning ticking war score anyway, so it's not a big deal. But, I'm going to unoccupy this, just to stop them taking any more. And I'm not risking my army in a crazy battle. Is it still limited? It is, because 36 months have not passed. It's only 36 months, that's 3 years. So start year, we've got another 10 months to wait. So I'm going to leave this, actually, because I don't want to lose any troops to occupy it. 7th of the 8th, 3rd of the 7th. I'm going to catch this army and hopefully kill them. I'm in this army. Do I want to be in this army? I don't think so. No, I don't. You are not allowed to lead in the armies. You're 5 marshal. You're worse than Igor in the Shattered World mod in the last episode. And he's bad. So, they have defensive terrain, which I wanted to avoid. I wanted to avoid a battle, but I don't want to delay this anymore, especially because he's got allies now. Shadowmarsh has turned up. And there we go, 100% war score. So, who is Shadowmarsh? How have they gotten involved? Probably through his alliance with someone? Shadowmarsh. Where is Shadowmarsh? Is it independent? Yeah, it is. It's up there. Ah, fair enough. Doesn't matter. You've turned up too late. There we go. I take the land. Fantastic stuff. So I'm gonna disband all my troops and one of my domain limit, but I don't care. Is essentially it. I want to keep hold of these 3 here, but I also want to keep hold of Black Rose and Lilmouth because they're actually half decent holdings anyway. He wants to kidnap someone, right? Okay. Who's my prisoner? Who do I have prisoner? Is he the... No. Oh my god! I destroyed them! They've shattered. Oh, okay. Well, let's just have a look. Tribe of this one. Conquered Wall. Yeah. Was that his last holding? Strong claim on Lilmouth, Black Rose, and... It was! Oh dear! I'm so sorry. I'm not that sorry. He's the heir to the Duchy of Lilmouth, but the Duchy of Lilmouth doesn't exist anymore. So he's living with this guy's court now, which is interesting. Now that does mean I can now expand on these guys now because there's no delay. Cool. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Who's the weakest here? 807. He's definitely not the weakest. This guy is 317. He's got Mirkwood as an ally, so they will join potentially. He's +3. He's 18. He likes me quite a bit. I'm gonna offer him some gold. No. I'm going to send one of my kids to be educated by him, which will give him +20 to opinion, which means then he's not going to join into Seaspring when Seaspring gets invaded, because he'll like me quite a bit more. Opinion of... He likes him. Seaspring, he does not like him that much. So what I'm going to do is then go declare war, conquest of Seaspring. Raise up all my levies. Have everyone go here and Black Rose because I don't want to... They can be disbanded because they're just going to die. So goodbye. Everyone can gather in Black Rose. They're heading to Mere Hall. They'll get there on the 19th of the 10th. Which is not long at all. In fact, I'm going to have everyone group further away. Everyone can go to Moon March. It's probably wiser. Okay, he wasn't going to chase anyway, but he might have continued on to Black Rose, which would have been... He's coming to Black Rose now. 19th, 11th, they're not going to get away, so they can go as well. That's fine. I think once everyone is grouped together, once I get everyone, I'll be fine. Reward him, I lose gold, and gain prestige. Wow. My my half-sister is a beast. She's got 3 martial. How the hell did she manage that? Good to know there are brave people around. Reward him? It's a woman, mate. I know it's difficult to tell sometimes. They are lizard people, but still. She's your sister. You'd think you'd know, but apparently not. So either way, I give her gold, gain some prestige. Always worthwhile. Not that I have much gold to give, but at least it's something. So once everyone's grouped in Moon March, we're going to cross over to Black Rose, take him out, and then move on to Seaspring and occupy that. We're just having a sip of tea. Now, yes, I'm going to become humble, maybe. Pride would have been better. Thinking about it. Considering that I'm using Conquest, which requires prestige, having a constant source of pride, of prestige, is actually beneficial. So I have more than twice the amount of troops he does. 4 for the 3rd, 30 for the 3rd, 4 for the 4th, sorry. So they're going to get there on the 30th of this month. So if I move my troops now to Shade Marsh, then will they get away? They will get away. That's irritating. I'm going to head to Black Rose. I head to Black Rose. That's a teleporter. I'm going to head to Black Rose and go that way. And you can take us hostage. There we go. It's being tutored by someone. How about the oubliette? Even though you're now out of the oubliette, you're out of the prison. I'm a nice prisoner. Now you get to be taught things. Well done. Good for you. I do think taking someone as a hostage is very sensible, and I think it would be nice to have it in the base game. The thing of taking hostages and ensuring loyalty like that is very important. And yes, Crusader, is he my friend? Yeah, he's my friend. He's given me 1 gold. Thank you. I know how much that means to you, and I know how little it actually is. But still, at least it's the thought. It is the thought. And make a move, and I can actually invest in technological advancements. In military organization, I gain... A retinue? A retinue would be insane right now. Mage Guard. I'd make that, to be honest. But how much does it cost? It costs to create 70. Retinue cap usage 500. Using the military organization gets me plus 92% retinues, which is not that much. So I'm instead going to go for what is most of my army right now? We have a look at this. It is mostly light infantry. So I'm going to put it in light infantry. Even the light infantry are pretty wank. They are terrible. And someone didn't spurn me. Finally, my confidence has improved. So, we're going to head straight to Sea Spring. Apparently we can cross that. So that's what we will do. Right, so will they get away? They're going to get away, that's fine. We're going to get a smuggler's ring. Unfortunately, I can't afford that at the moment. I don't want to spend the money. I want to use that to build up my domain, really. Chase Point, for example, needs to become a walled tribal stronghold, which I think... I don't know. Will that become what I need it to be? I'll have to look into this. I meant to look into it after I recorded last episode, just to find out what I need to actually make something into a castle. I think it's that. I do think it's that, but I'll look into that. And then I don't have to spend money on things I don't need. Even because there's so much. Look, there's a scroll. Look at all this. I will never build half of that. There's so much depth to it. It's amazing. 95%. Are you kidding? That's so close. I'm gonna cross over and kill this army. Yeah, they're gonna try and beat me in the crossing, but I won't be able to stop and get them to stop. So I'm gonna wipe this army out and win the war. I'm not gonna win the war apparently because they control Meerhall. The fact that they have no army, they have no means of raising another army, and they've got no land means nothing because there's 3 guys. One guy. Literally, is it him? Is it this guy? Is he garrisoning Meerhall, is he? Oh, you finally given in. What is this? Surrender. Become my new liege. Yes, fine. So that's happened. I just realised, I think I know why I couldn't move the culture before. I think it's because it's not actually my land. But either way, cool. Soul Rest is looking pretty good right now. I've just sped up my mouse. I don't want to do that. Now, yeah, so Rock Park might be the next one to attack. I don't want to go to war with Mirkwood because they've, got my daughter, my Rosebush daughter. He has so many wards. How many wards can you have in this? Apparently more than 2. Offer vassalization. He's going to say no. Not my de jure liege. Small difference in rank. Foreign culture. Blah, 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 blah. So, de jure liege is Mirkwood, which is not something I control. I do want to take that before Naga does. Have they got... They haven't. Okay. I could go to war with Naga, but they have a lot more troops than me at the moment because mine are weakened. Of course I will come. My friend is calling me to a feast. To a great banquet. And I shall attend. Now, do I have any ships? Because I did build the ships, didn't I? I have 1 ship. Going up to 4 ships. Now, let's just see how many I can actually raise. 2. And they hold 200 guys. Yeah, I'm not making any sort of overseas colonies right now. There's not going to be an overseas empire. Or a Black Marsh. Maybe the next one on the chopping block. For where to go. Because he is weak. He is a single thing. How many allies does he have? Ah! He has powerful friends. He has Shadow Marsh, Markment, which is there, and Agaseth, which I cannot see. And I've had a grandson. Good. Agaseth is... Where? There? Oh, good. How did I not... yeah, okay, cool. They're big. They are powerful right now. 1,090 troops. I have a lot less. So I do need to be aware of how weak I actually am. I may have expanded a lot, but that means there's now lots of vassals, and they don't necessarily like me. So I'm going to have to invest in getting money to get above that. I'm going to potentially become shy, or I may gain prestige. I gain prestige, fantastic. So I might just need to raid now. Make some money off that, but there's no one to raid. Merman. Redman. Merman? Where the hell did I get Merman from? I don't know. But that would be nice to raid. I might have to raid that. But anyway, that is a question for next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.